Over the course of the last week or two, while using the Aries and the Athena from Lamda Razors in Greece, the thought occurred to me that if I were to walk upon the campus of Adams College, and if I came across the Alpha Betas, Ogre would have one thing and one thing only to say to me, and that would simply be, Schnerds! Nerd! Nerd! Lambda, Lambda, Lambda. If you haven't seen Revenge of the Nerds, I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry. Let's get into this. The Aries. If you purchase the Aries from Lamda Razors, you will get this beautiful mahogany box, just like with the Athena. Biggest difference is it says Aries on it, and it's designed to fit the Aries. Picture's right up here. Let's get into the razor. What I have here is the V2, version 2. In 2019, when this razor was originally made, it was slightly more efficient, more aggressive, and the handle was a little shorter. So what we have with the V2 is a razor that is a little milder and with a slightly longer handle. The blade gap. First, we're going to look at my efficiency score. The blade gap is a 0.31 millimeter that converts to 0.012 inches. For just a little perspective, plate 1 on the Rockwell 6S and 6C is a 0.008. On the plate 2, we have 0.014. So the blade gap on this at 0.12 is slightly smaller than the blade gap on plate 2, which is 0.14. For other perspectives, I'll have a couple other razors up there for you to look at, including the Mercure, which is a 0.020, 34C. So, blade gap 0.012 of an inch. The exposure is virtually zero. Just like with the Athena. I moved the Athena. Just like with the Athena, there's virtually no blade gap. Blade exposure. It is mind-blowing to look at this razor and to see how little of the blade sticks out, how small the blade gap is, and yet how efficient it is. If you saw my Miami Nights review, I used this razor. There'll be a link to that in the description. I actually ended up nicking myself a couple of times, even though I've already used this razor 7 or 8 or 9 times. I lost count on how many times I actually did full shaves with this razor, and that would be 3 passes with cleanups on a few of them, just because I was pushing the razor, experimenting with it, playing with it, trying to see, what I could do with it and how far I could push it before I created irritation. So for an efficiency score, I'm going to go with 8, with 10 being like the most incredibly aggressive thing you could ever possibly imagine, to a 5 being average. Efficiency score, 8. That brings us down into the symmetry score. With the symmetry score, we're looking at the knurling, the weight and balance, and the blade tabs. The blade tabs barely stick out. I mean, just like a fraction of a fraction are the blade tabs there. Just enough that you can actually grab them or hold on to them when you're putting the blade in. And I like that. I don't think it's enough of a blade tab for it to ever really be an issue for too many people. The weight and balance is perfect. I mean, it is. A lot of thought has gone into these razors. A lot of thought. Now the knurling. The knurling is designed off of a Greek temple column. These razors are made in Greece, and so Theo, the artisan, is paying tribute and homage to his homeland of Greece. I think that's absolutely awesome. This razor is stunning. It is easily one of the most beautiful razors I have ever seen. And holding it in my hand. Now, if you hold it like this, it is a little slippery. Now, the good thing is that the razor is not designed to be held like this. The razor is designed to have 3 fingers here, your opposable thumb here, and your little dinky pinky down here. Now, for my 8 shaves, I never felt like this razor was slippery. I have had slippery razors. Is the knurling on this the best ever, like totally grippy? No, but it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be an aesthetically pleasing razor, and it does that. It does exactly that. And if you hold it the way that it's designed to be held, it's not slippery. It's kind of like, I was thinking about it the other day. if you stick your finger in the end of the barrel of a firearm and then point out to somebody that, hey, if you stick your finger in the end of this barrel, you'll blow your finger off. Well, no, duh. That's not how the firearm is supposed to be held. If you hold this like the way it's supposed to be designed, in my opinion, the knurling is perfect. For a symmetry score, I'm giving this an 8. Blade alignment and chatter. This is the tolerance score. The blade alignment, just like with the Athena, is perfect. You set the blade and you forget about it. It is just that easy. You set the blade on the top cap, put your bottom plate on, screw it together, and you're ready to shave, perfectly aligned. The chatter, what chatter? There is no chatter. Tolerance score, 9.5. I don't think we're going to see anything higher than that. That is damn near perfection, and that is what I believe this razor is when it comes to tolerances. Durability, construction materials. This is the permanence score, including the box in this that this comes with. When you purchase the razor, there's no other option. The box comes with it. The box is part of the razor. The box is made to last a lifetime. This razor is made to last a lifetime. It's made out of the same materials as the Athena, and I forgot to write it down, but it's this stuff right here. It is an alloy. It's not your typical bronze, and you can also get it in titanium and stainless steel. These are almost always on back order. Theo has a day job. He's some type of engineer. I forget what exactly. Making the razors is a hobby of his, so there's always going to be a backlog as long as there's a demand for these razors. So just keep that in mind. There's a sign up, and I didn't talk about that in my previous videos. But if you go to his website, you can easily find it. I'll put it right up there. For a permanence score, I've given this a 9.5. This razor is going to last generations, and all it's going to take from you is just a little TLC. Rinse it with warm water when you're done, set it out to dry, and there should be no reason whatsoever with just a little bit of TLC on your part that this thing won't last multiple generations. It is an heirloom piece. 9.5 on the permanence score. Friendliness to new wet shavers. Now with this, we're looking at a few different things. One, price and the efficiency. I talked about it in episode 2. Price is a huge factor. With new wet shavers, I don't recommend that they spend any more than $30 to $50 on their first razor. In fact, I'd like to see them spend no more than $30 on their first razor. So for me, this is again another one of those 4th or 5th razors to purchase, if not more than that. For friendliness to new wet shavers, I'm giving this a 6. And the biggest reason why I'm giving it a 6 is because it's got great resale value, and it's hopefully they stick around long enough to learn to love it, but it is very efficient, and the $200 price tag puts it kind of out of reach for what I would recommend to virtually all new wet shavers. Value. With everything that we just talked about, I didn't buy this. This is part of a pass around. Wally Pankowski sent me this razor. I do not own this razor. Right up here, you can check out these other guys if you haven't done so already with my previous videos. These gentlemen have had it before me, and Matthew is going to have it next. I'm mailing this to Matthew Lawrence tomorrow, and he will be sharing his opinion of the razor with you guys in the next couple of weeks to come. So, but if I did buy this razor, it's just over $200 American. I feel like you're getting one hell of a deal, that this razor is so absolutely beautiful. It really is. I love this razor, kind of getting a weird light, still kind of adjusting to my new den setup. A 9.5. I really feel like that if I were to purchase this razor, I would be very happy with my purchase. I love it, and I love the Athena. If you're looking for an efficient open comb that is going to last forever, the Athena, or the Aries, the straight bar Athena, I don't think you can go wrong. As long as you do your homework, you know what you're getting into before you buy it. You watch my review, you watch other reviews, you do whatever other kind of research that you would normally do before making an investment. And a $200 razor is an investment. So I feel like, though, if I were to purchase it, that a 9.5, I think I would be getting one hell of a deal, that I would be getting my money's worth. Like I said before, the box, that's $100 box. That's at least a $50 box. I would not be a bit surprised to see someone charge $100 or more for that box. The fact that you're getting the razor for $200, this is a $200 razor, and you're getting the box for free. That's the way I look at it. It's a little big things, my friends. As always, value to me is a little big thing. I will not earn a dime. I will not gain anything from the sale of this razor. I have no dog in the fight other than it was a pass around, and I'm giving you my honest opinion. Value 9.5. Thank you again, Wally. I see you guys real soon, hopefully from the great outdoors. I haven't done an outdoor shave in what feels like forever. Take care, guys. Schnurds.